All right, let's get to it. Hanging with Beat Drop Podcast, episode 165. Are we feeling magnificent? I hope so. I surely do hope that you are feeling great. Let's start it off with a quote, shall we? Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Now, I love that quote. I was having some breakfast with my parents, and my mom's made some amazing huevos with chorizo, top tier. Chef's kiss. As I was talking to my pops, and we were having a great conversation about passion, and I was like, isn't it crazy how sometimes, we go about life thinking like it's a trial. We do things to play it safe, how we get so fearful just playing the game. Because I think about a time, when we were kids, you don't even think about making mistakes. You just living, like you're just doing things, and you don't really care if people are gonna judge you. When you're a kid, you don't really think about that as much. As you get older, you start hearing different things about settle down, playing it safe. Like sometimes you could kind of get caught up in that. You're almost fearful to take risk or fearful to pursue passion and things that you really love. I think when you play it safe, you have so much discomfort. You feel uneasy. You feel like, man, what am I doing? I just find it so crazy how if we let that fear take so much of our energy, man, we could just start procrastinating. One thing that I stopped saying, and I used to say this a lot, was, oh, I'm a perfectionist. And obviously, there's things that, you do that you want it to be great. You want it to be the best work that you've done. But I've also noticed that that could be an excuse for not getting things done. And then next thing you know, I start procrastinating, and then I use the perfectionist excuse of not doing something that I really want to do. This is not a trial run. It's not like we get to live this life and be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna start all over again. Let's embrace the mistakes that we make. And if it doesn't work out, you can at least say, hey, you know what? I tried it and it just wasn't for me. Let's lean into the discomfort, embrace your unique self. I always say that God made us all unique to showcase the fact that we are all different. Maybe not everybody's going to agree with your decisions. Sometimes those are the decisions you got to make. You got to be very selective of who you tell about decisions that you want to make, because you could get discouraged and then you get fearful, and then next thing you know, you never did the things that you really wanted to do. And we ain't trying to be bitter and resentful over here. You know what I mean? If you strike out, it's all good, baby. Keep playing the game. Enjoy the ride, baby. And it's crazy because me and my pops were chopping it up, and he was like, yeah, like there's a lot of stuff when I was young that if I would have really pursued it or really step into it, I would have really enjoyed the work a lot more than being fearful that it wasn't going to work out. It all comes down to the mindset. Like we got to really build that like framework of just like, what is the decision you want to make? If we let outside voices and doubt start creeping in, oh boy, I've been there before. Next thing you know, you stop doing things, and then you're like, what happened? And then you're just lost in the sauce and trying to figure out where did you go to a different path. It gets all muddy, and we ain't trying to live like that, baby. I want for you to live a life that's joyful, fulfilling, blissful. That's what it's all about. I love having conversations with friends, and they're really in the space of just enlightenment, like just like, man, I'm doing this, like this is what I'm doing. Maybe not everybody might agree with it, but I feel good. And it's challenging, especially when people that care about you, they worry for you, and you're making some decisions that maybe at the moment don't seem right, and they're like, man, I don't know. But I've been in times in my life where I made certain decisions that at the time didn't seem the best, but later on, like even my parents were like, hey, you know what, like that was a good choice. So you never know, and sometimes it's not gonna work out, but at least for me, I like to know that I at least try certain things, and I got that concrete answer of like, this wasn't it. That goes with different things in your life, friendships, career. At least you tried it. And I think the best thing to do is to try it, step into the unknown, not being fearful of striking out. Just like the quote said, go be you, man. Go be unique. Go be your truest self. Play the game. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of playing the game. And you haven't even played the game, go play it. You feel me? Have an amazing day. Really appreciate people that tap in. If you feel like this episode helps you, go share it. Share it with your peeps, share it with your people. And let's just keep spreading great energy, keep spreading, words of enlightenment. Much love. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay amazing. God bless. Hanging with B-Drop Podcast. Mental praise. Praise your mind, baby. Keep praising your mind. Praise yourself. And let's keep it going. I'm outies. Peace.